What is going on, my people? It is UK, with dr.blick, the darkest man around. Today, guys, I'll be talking about the 4 major similarities between Goku and Luffy. When it comes down to these similarities, it's pretty much going to be me ranging from techniques, ranging from personality traits, and also ranging for certain scenes that reminds me of one another. So, if there's been a time for you guys to get that fried chicken and get that Kool-Aid, now is the perfect time because in UK, will be going ham on this video. So without further ado, let me just get on with this. At number 4, it is the love of food. One of the major things that stands out to me, in my personal opinion, when I look at both of these characters in terms of their personality, in terms of what they are like as characters, the love of food is one of the major things that stands out to me. Like when you look at situations that Luffy has been in terms of him being hungry, he hasn't been fully able to fight the way he would like to when he's hungry. And we've also seen that situation in the early stages of Dragon Ball with Goku. Obviously, it's kind of died down as the series progressed, but the early stages of Dragon Ball, they really emphasize Goku's love of food. It's still there, but it's not as prominent as it used to be. But Luffy's love of food has always been there and has always carried him throughout the series, throughout all these chapters that we've been going through in One Piece. So the love of food is one thing that sticks out to me, and I feel like that's one major thing that both of these characters have in common. And yo, I don't want to be at that restaurant when they're trying to take up all the food, bruh, especially the buffet. Lord have mercy, bruh. Nobody else eating other than them two. Nobody else eating other than them two. At number 3, it is the level of stupidity. Like when it comes to these two characters, I feel like if you look at other shonen characters like Naruto, like Yusuke, and the rest of them, I feel like Luffy and Goku are way above the rest when it comes to being stupid. Like, it's not even just about being stupid, it's about being gullible as well. Like, there have been instances where it should be obvious that Monaka is not a fighter, is not a strong guy, everybody knows it, Vegeta knows it, Piccolo knows it, everyone can see that he's not a fighter, but Goku still believes that Monaka is a fighter, even to the point that Beerus actually dressed up as a suit to still continue to fool Goku about Monaka being a strong guy, which I found kind of funny. It does create a lot of comedy aspects to the series of Dragon Ball, but it also opens your eyes even more to how stupid Goku is as a character. A lot of people were questioning, has Goku always been that stupid? For the most part, yes, he didn't know what a girl was for the most part. Like, he didn't think that Bulma was a girl. Like, he had to tap her, you know what, to realize that she was a girl, you know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to the level of stupidity, I feel like Luffy and Goku are way above the rest. And with Luffy, an example of him being stupid is pretty much the whole Sniper King incident, in terms of everybody knowing that it was Usopp, but Chopper, because Chopper's stupid as well, but we're focusing on Luffy and Goku. But everybody knowing that Usopp is Sniper King, but Luffy and Chopper did not know. And to this day, Luffy still doesn't know that Usopp is Sniper King. He thinks that they're two completely different people, when the only thing that's different is Usopp wearing a mask, and his hair's still the same, his face and everything's still the same. Like, he gets fooled really easily, and he believes a lot of things pretty easily as well. So when it comes to the level of stupidity, I feel like these characters are leagues above the rest in terms of being stupid. But as a whole, they are battle geniuses, and that's all that matters, right? At number 2 is the similarity between Kaioken and second gear. Obviously, I know that Kaioken is King Kai's technique, but it really got refined and mastered even more into a deeper level by Goku. And with second gear, it is pretty much a form that visually looks similar to Kaioken. And not only that, the way it works in terms of pumping the blood, in terms of increase your mobility and speed and agility, and also power as well, it really does do similar stuff to Kaioken. And other than that, there's not really much to say about it. Visually looks similar, and not only that, it does similar stuff. Obviously, Kaioken is the more taxing out of the two. Second gear is more efficient, just purely based on the fact that it doesn't really make Luffy's heart explode because his body's made out of rubber, and it doesn't really mess up his blood flow, which he is pretty much increasing by doing this this power increase, should I say. But other than that, that's pretty much the similarity between Luffy and Goku when it comes to similar forms. Number one, it is the ability to grow within battle. I know a lot of people would say plot armor. I know a lot of people would say this ain't really a similarity, but it kind of is in terms of the way they do it. Like, I'm going to reference two fights. The two fights I'm going to reference are Luffy versus Katakuri and Goku versus Jiren. Before Goku fought Jiren, Goku did not know that he had the potential to awaken Ultra Instinct. Before Luffy fought Katakuri, Luffy did not know that he had the potential to awaken an ability that would help him to see partially into the future, that helps him in battle against someone like Katakuri. Rayleigh did state in a flashback that they showed in manga chapter 894 that Luffy is more proficient in sensing the feelings of things, and he said that he may not know that, but he reckons that he will probably awaken it at some point in time. And he also talked about in that chapter the ability to see in the future and asking Luffy what he would do when he comes up against that situation. He said he doubts that he will be able to awaken that ability with only 2 years of training, but obviously we have seen that Luffy has gone on to actually grow within battle and actually learn from Katakuri and actually give him a good fight, because for the most part Luffy was getting his ass whooped. Luffy was struggling, Luffy was backed up against the ropes and he was getting his ass whooped, and now he has the ability to see partially into the future. I'm not sure if he can willingly do that at will, but we do know that that's something that Luffy did awaken at certain instances, to the point that he's able to see Katakuri's shots and attack to the point that he can evade them. So that's pretty much from Luffy's side of things. Let's look at it from Goku's side of things. Goku was going up against Jiren, struggling, like really struggling, on the point where he was actually at the brink of death, and then he actually burst through his limits and actually broke through the boundaries that his body actually had, and through that he was actually able to actually awaken a new form, a new side of himself that he didn't know that existed. And even now he doesn't even know how to keep it under control. But the ability that both of them have to grow within battle is something that I really find similar in terms of the way it's done, and in terms of the fact that they've both been in instances where they're going up against someone that is completely wrecking their ass, and then they start to learn things, and then they start to push themselves, and then the willingness and the hunger and the drive helps them break through their limit and helps them awaken and achieve a ability that they didn't think that they would actually be able to achieve. But that's how I see it from my point of view. You guys may be thinking differently. You guys may have other similarities that you guys think that Goku and Luffy share. Leave that down in the comment section below, because I want to know what you guys think about this. And yeah, let me just wrap up this video. So please comment and subscribe. I know I say this all the time, but at the end of the day, I'm just saying, please like, rate, and enjoy this video. And yeah, this UK Trot the Brother will catch you in the next one. Bye guys.